Hello again, YouTube. It is Wednesday, January 8th, 2014, however you want to say it. And this video is about something interesting. This is Kegs32, the Apple IIgs emulator. Complete with noises and sounds and all that good stuff. I first heard about this from Lazy Game Review's review of the actual Apple IIgs. And in case the wallpaper doesn't give it away, let me move the camera a little bit closer here. I got all this stuff from What is the Apple IIgs. I don't have the actual website address at the moment, but I will put it in the description of this video. And we have all kinds of stuff here. We have action games, including a version of Wolfenstein 3D that was developed but never officially released for the Apple IIgs. We have Fexter. And I'm not going to play anything because this video is going to be too long if I try and actually play some of these games. We have Arkanoid. In Arkanoid 2 we have Bubble Ghost. I don't think that one works properly. Some add-ons, all these nice utilities and fun. Only antivirus utilities actually screwed this up on the Dell Dimension L93CR, which is the previous computer that I ran this on. It's a very comprehensive emulator of the Apple IIgs, basically. We have Finder, Help. It's one of the things that is very different from Windows by this. You have to hold down the mouse to scroll in menus and stuff. Yeah, it's a fun emulator. You have all this stuff like address book. You have multiple calculators and calendar. Get this more on camera. All those things I just mentioned are from system add-ons and other various folders that were all on these little mini hard drive style icons. And again, all these are from What is the Apple IIgs. I don't know if it's just .com or I have to look up the address, but I will put it in the description for this video. So yeah, this is a fun little emulator of a very interesting computer. Very interesting and very obscure computer, I think. This is probably the weirdest version of Solitaire I've ever played. Yeah, it flashes if you get it wrong. If you do a move that you're not supposed to be able to do. This is probably the most awkward version of Solitaire that I've ever... Stop it! This is one of the most awkward Solitaire variants I've ever played, ever. Because it's different, I guess. But yeah, it's the Apple IIgs, and you actually have to shut it down like you would an actual Apple IIgs by going to Special, Shut Down, Turn off system power, and it does a frog noise, and it says, you may now switch off your Apple IIgs safely. I don't know if you can read that. That is what it says. So yeah, and then you can hit restart if you want. This one came with the Typhon bootloader, which allows you to load System 6, System 5.0.4, System 4, or ProDOS 16 versions 1.6, 1.3, 1.1, or ProDOS 8 version 2.0.3. And you have About Typhon Boot version 1.7 by Jesse Blue and Ninja Force. Not related to Power Rangers Ninja Storm, Power Rangers Mega Force, or anything like that. Ninja Force is a development group that does Apple IIgs stuff, I assume. I think one of the individuals with Ninja Force later went on to work on Jazz Jackrabbit. I have to go back and look at the review of Jazz Jackrabbit from Lazy Game Reviews, or his Jazz Jackrabbit Spectacular, as he puts it. I have to go back and check that, but I think Ninja Force, or someone from Ninja Force, went to work on Jazz Jackrabbit at Epic Mega Games. I need to check that. Yeah, they also develop a lot of Apple IIgs stuff. And you see boot right here, Typhon boot. It's a nice little effect too. I like this bootloader, it looks cool. It's very modern compared to the rest of the, because you have the address book and backgammon, which I suck at. I have no idea how to play backgammon. You have board and RPG games, you have simulator type titles. There were some others in here, but they don't work. Hacker 2, Life and Death, Omega, or as the Seventh Doctor would say, Omega. You have adventure games like Quest Master, Police Quest, Space Quest, or these have Quest. That would be kind of redundant, actually. King's Quest 1 through 4, Lost Treasures, Leisure Suit Larry, listed here as LSL, Neuromancer, what is this? Oh, Mother Goose, something other, Manhunter. A lot of these don't work, but the ones that do work are pretty good. Wolfenstein 3D works. if you install it correctly and all that. Productive Visual. This is a bunch of paint programs and stuff, and they have a lot of utilities on here. You can actually, if you have a machine that can support a printer, well, obviously a lot of computers can support printers, but if you have the right software for this, you can actually hook up a printer and print out stuff from this. I don't, because the only printer I have is usually uses my camera stand, as some of you may or may not already be aware of. Lemmings GS. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, Lemmings. They get the mouse in the... Oh, crud. Okay, we're done with Lemmings. I think, yeah, that... How do you quit? Oh, nuts. Yeah, reboot. Because I don't know how to quit Lemmings. I'm leaving that in because it was funny anyway. So yeah, what the crud? Oh, nuts. Okay, quit. What the... What? What the hell is going on here? Okay, hang on. I had to change the daggone batteries on the camera again. Yeah, it turns out that... Oh yeah, this is the... I forget what this is called, but it's important, so I'm not going to mess with it. Minimize that actually so I don't mess with it. Move the window, move the camera and the stand. So yeah, I just had to reboot Kegs32. Apparently trying to reboot to get out of Lemmings is not what you're supposed to do. But yeah, Kegs32 is a nice emulator. It's unusual because the Apple II GS was not a very commonly used machine to my knowledge, but a lot of people still do development for it. A lot of people still develop stuff for it. They have a lot of shareware still, a lot of unreleased. You have Blue Angels. You see the folder for Blue Angels is red. The rest are all yellow. Blue Angels does not work. Very few of the sports games work. I actually deleted all the ones that didn't work. And we have all these demos from Time Lord, which is not related to Doctor Who, unfortunately. Game utilities. We have icons. Those are just the icon things. Joystick readmes, and all that good stuff. So yeah, Apple II GS, emulator, Kegs32. Fun stuff if you know what you're doing. And that's about it for this completely and utterly random video. Thanks for watching.